Welcome back to The Buzz. Thanks for your company this evening. If you would like to join us at any time on Twitter, use hashtag The Buzz, and we'll be able to have a conversation.
For the next 15 minutes.
Well, that's it for the next 15 minutes.
No one's looking anymore.
We do need to say, though, a big thank you to Zetagrid for sponsoring us for this season. It was much appreciated.
We would not have been back, would we? If it wasn't for Zetagrid, we'd be over the road at that street doctor getting things checked. Yeah.
That's it. But if you would like to sponsor us for another season, we are taking applications.
Absolutely. Look, I don't know, whatever you've got, 10 cents, 20 cents.
It all counts. I'm sorry, I've been enjoying my ice cream so much. Yeah. Actually, while I'm talking about ice cream, there's a reason. There's a guy sat between us, which you may not have noticed, Paul.
No, I didn't.
Hello, man.
Hello, how are you?
Now, you're Marco de Campi.
Yes.
And you're famous for Azura gelati.
Famous is probably a long bow. I have to give credit to my father-in-law for starting it and teaching me how to make ice cream.
All right.
And I've just picked up the ball and running with it.
And you're bringing this port ice cream for us to enjoy, which is just a magnificent thing for you to do.
Mine's gone.
Were you actually drunk on port when you thought that'd make awesome ice cream? Because who would think of that?
Well, no, it's a whole Dockers thing. It's purple port ice cream.
You see.
Even
the masthead of the West Australian Today was purple.
Was it?
You're an ideas man. Purple crazy.
Alrighty. So Azura gelati, if people want to grab some, there's both ice cream and sorbets. Where can they get it from?
Well, the ice cream and the sorbets, they can get it from IGA stores. The purple port is really only available from our factory. I know... Can I give plugs?
No.
Go on.
Okay.
All right.
I know the Norfolk Hotel have got some.
Right.
They're serving it. The ice cream parlour in the markets are serving it.
Right.
The Corner Junction, Large Gelateria in Rockingham, and the Bee Shed Cafe down on the wharf in Fremantle as well.
And you also created a buzz flavour of ice cream, didn't you?
Well, we never quite got round to it.
Maybe if we have another season.
Oh, yes.
There we go.
It tasted like Jason's armpit hair, which turned out to not be quite as successful as we were hoping.
Rexona black flavoured. Anyway, we've got to move on. Thank you, Marco.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Much appreciated the ice cream that you brought in.
Aftertaste.
Just quickly, do we have any tweets?
Tweets. Carl says the twerking video was apparently announced as a fake.
Oh, good to know.
Karma Levine says, why are you finishing the show? It's because we don't have a sponsor, Karma. That's why they...
And unfortunately, TV costs money to make.
And we've been on air for 26 weeks. Give us a break.
That's right. And Reezy's put in a thanks for the memories for not Gareth, who's one of our regulars here. And Karma also said that she's not a middle-aged woman. A man, rather. She is a woman, she's not a man. Whether she's middle-aged or not, I don't know.
Beautifully done. Thank you for that. Now, Candice. You've got an application which is really very simple.
Very simple, but could come in a lot of handy if you like buzzer sounds. So I went on the App Store and I searched for Buzz, given that the name of the show is The Buzz. And given it's the final episode, certainly for now at the very least, let's plug some things that say Buzz. Now you can see, we're going to play a little quiz trivia game with you fellas.
All right. You're going to just try and prove me to be stupid.
Yeah, a little bit. No, I don't expect it to take all that long.
All right.
Do we win a prize?
What, to prove us stupid?
That's it. What's the capital of Russia?
Moscow.
Okay, good. What's the capital of, say, Italy?
Naples.
But is that working?
Do we hear anything?
No.
Hang on.
Survey says.
Anyway, I'll just keep pushing it and hopefully we'll hear it soon.
Oh, apparently people on TV can hear it.
Okay, we can't hear it, but
so if you're watching at home, that's driving you absolutely nuts.
Yeah, we're sorry. We apologise.
Stop pushing it then. Basically, that's all this app does.
That's all it does?
That's all it does.
Well, that's handy.
So, you could...
So if I'm ever asking my wife any questions, I can just have that with me and go, are you going to go and get me a beer? No.
Wrong answer.
Wrong answer.
You can see how much fun you could have with this app. Yes, there's a little bit of advertising and there's a little share function. I don't know why you'd ever want to share this app.
You've got to share it when people get it wrong.
Well, it's a cute little app and obviously it does work even though it's not
I feel it does need a wrong and a right, though.
It does need a ding.
It needs and a
it needs a ding.
Bing bong.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a great... Or cash register.
Right.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
We need a ding, which is why we're going to give this one a buzz factor of 5 out of 10. Would you use it, guys?
Only because it's got the word buzz on it.
Aha! You see where I'm going with it. Okay,
if it made a fart noise, I could use it.
That'd be good.
There are plenty like that, and I'm not going to review them.
Well, you can, but you can kind of have that in your...
Oh, the follow-through.
Yeah.
That is so very wrong. So very wrong. But something else that we often get wrong are song lyrics. Here are a couple of the most common ones.
Last night I dreamt of San Pedro. I don't need a reason of burden. Don't wanna be an American idiot. We gotta hold on to what we got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand.
Well, I hope everybody at home could hear that anyway, because I couldn't hear it at all. But it had subtitles, which was great.
Well, I sang a lie, sort of mumbled along, so you know what it's about.
What does the fox say? Ding, 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 ding. Thank you. Now, last night on the ABC, Auntie, was the most ridiculous episode of Four Corners I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
A 45-minute documentary about something which they didn't mention the name of once.
The story was based around getting you scared about your internet
you should
privacy.
be scared. Internet privacy, you're being tracked on the net, blah, 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 blah.
So,
how do you get tracked on the net?
I don't know. Your wife has a look at your browsing history and you're in trouble.
Incognito mode.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Cookies.
Okay.
So in 45 minutes...
That's like me.
Alistair McGibbon, who's a gibbon...
Yeah, that's not very nice.
I don't care. He's silly, stupid man. Didn't mention cookies once in the entire 45-minute documentary.
Maybe he didn't find out about cookies until afterwards and he already finished. He went, oh.
Wait a second, he could have used Google.
Well, absolutely, because let me Google that for you.
Think about it.
Do that as well. But I don't understand. Why? I mean, that's what it was all about. Why didn't they... I mean, cookie is not a particularly technically advanced
it's
term.
tying in to the way Google Chrome works now, where it links up your Gmail and whatever computer you're on, you have a login. Even with YouTube, you have to log in now. It's a real pain in the bum if you don't actually log in.
What's the deal with them wanting to know your first and last name all the time?
Drives me nuts.
Stop
I
it,
want
YouTube.
to punch
Not a
YouTube
fan.
in the kneecaps.
Well,
but,
you could go with Candy.
Or I could just go with nah.
Nah, just not do it at all.
Yeah.
Because you're not on Facebook, are you?
Nah. Not anymore.
No, so
how am I supposed to stalk you and look for bikini photos if you're not on Facebook?
Do I look like the kind of girl that would post bikini photos, really?
Oh, I wish.
You are a very unattractive man, Victor.
I'm going to be in so much trouble when I get home. I really, really am. I'm sorry, Trish, in advance. And kids, I didn't mean any of it.
That's right. They're going, that's my dad on telly doing that.
I'm so proud of you, Dad.
Yeah, that's great. I can't wait to get to school tomorrow and the other kids are going to go, if we'd watched The Buzz, your dad would have been embarrassing.
Yeah, he was embarrassing.
To be fair, I could be a monkey and he'd be saying the same things.
Yeah.
That's actually true. Way too much testosterone.
In fact, if you're a monkey, he wouldn't even be sitting in the seat anymore.
I am a big fan of coffee, Candace. Are you going to tell me how I can get some free coffee?
Well, potentially free or potentially half price. Either way, it's still pretty good. I'm looking at the MuzzBuzz app, and hopefully they can see it behind me here. I'm sure they'll tell me if there's an issue. No, we gotta do our thing, honey.
You're logged in?
Are you logged in?
Yes, we're logged in. Yes,
Jesus, come on, you've had 26 weeks to get this right, girl.
I did, everything's working. I don't know what they're talking about. Anyway, it's the MuzzBuzz app, and it is quite good. I am going to give this one a buzz factor of 8 out of 10 while the technical people...
Put the camera back on, Candace. This is our technical director, Ryan.
Hello.
Ryan.
It's fine.
How are we going?
Look, it's worked. Look.
It's connected.
Look, I did good, didn't I?
You did the right thing?
I did good.
I did.
Oh, well, I take it all back then, Candace. I'm sorry.
Have you pressed the on-off button?
Have you tried turning it on and off? Off and on
Press
again?
play.
Done.
It won't even hit done.
So, MuzzBuzz,
Anyway.
free
They
coffee.
have a great
It's an app.
Yeah.
And she gave it 8 out of 10.
Yeah, and you know their food they call turbo food when you
I've
go
always
there.
wanted a turbo bagel.
Well, you can get like turbo burgers or turbo pies or turbo sausage
What makes
rolls.
them because they're fast to
I'm guessing so, yeah. Or they just launch it at you through some sort of grenade launch.
Ideas. Huh? That's all about the ideas.
Yeah.
Now, imagine that you had
and you know where it ties into. It might be tying into that particular movie that's coming out at the moment anyway.
Right.
Oh, you just thought of that.
Do we actually... No, it didn't come up. All right,
No.
well, in that case...
No, just download it. Just trust me.
Imagine...
App review fail.
There we go. The last
And
one.
you need that buzzer to say...
84-inch 4K television.
Yeah.
If you were to stick that in a window, it could look like a window to the outside.
Even if it's not a window, you can make it look like a window.
Let's pull a prank.
Perfecto. ¿Usted está más o menos claro cuáles son los propósitos de nuestra empresa? ¿Ningún problema?
Bueno, principalmente...
¿Tuvo algún problema al llegar acá ahora?
No.
Porque estamos un poquito...
Madre.
Perfecto. Aquí están sus...
Cuidado.
¿Sí? Ah, perfecto.
Mire.
Well, I reckon we're going to go straight to Candace now. Candace,
Yeah.
who should we be following?
Who do we follow?
If you weren't too happy with the election result over the weekend, you'll want to follow @fake LNP. LNP, of course, not being the drink world famous in New Zealand, and New Zealanders queue for laughter. It's the Liberal National Party, who, of course, are our new alien overlords. Thank you very much, Mr. Albert. This perfect parody account will help you vent your rage, or at least will give you a giggle, even if you are an LNP supporter. So fake LNP, one to follow. The next one is M_Sci, so EM_SCI. You might know her as Emma from My Kitchen Rules, and we normally wouldn't be recommending alumni of reality TV programs, but she's fabulous. She's a science nut with a deep appreciation for food and teaching, and she often finds ways to combine the two, so well worth a follow. The last one, @7sporf, SPORF. No, it's not a typo. It is a parody account, a fantastic parody account about the worlds of sports, and particularly if you're not into sport, aka someone sitting at the panel, then definitely worth a follow. Even if you do love sport, it's worth a follow because you'll get a giggle out of it. It's been a beautiful, long 26 weeks here on The Buzz, so we're going to take a little look down memory lane and share a few special moments. I got to blow the screen to make that one. Yeah, sorry about this. I know.
Truly love. Come on, check it out. Seems like yesterday we used to rock the show.
Feel free to post your twerking photos on Twitter.
Hanging on the block for dough. Notorious, they got to know that life ain't always.
I want to say how pretty your brain is.
Thanks.
And posted a photo of himself in the bath. That is get your mask.
It's a family show. It's a family show.
If you open up the gates for me, reminisce sometime. The night they took my friend.
So that guy was wearing the same tracksuit pants that you're wearing right now.
Wearing right now. Actually, we'll talk more about my pants a little bit later on.
Jason's are a bit stained.
Then to hear half your breath.
On-demand feature where they have weekly videos. Yep, see, I've already died. Rattlesnakes got me.
Let's bomb the shit out of them. Hey. I'm going to ship my pants a little bit later on as well. Thank you, everyone. It's been a fantastic 26 weeks. A big thank you to Candace and to Paul, of course.
Yeah.
And a big thank you to all of you guys as well, because
We're representing all of you guys.
it's been really, really good. Now, I don't really want to turn around the other way, but I'm going to. Do we have any microphones? We do have a microphone. Candace, why don't you ask these people to introduce themselves?
Tell us a little bit about yourself, my dear. What's your name? Where you from?
I'm Kayleen and I'm from Kilmscott.
What made you want to come in here?
I just thought it sounded like a fun thing to do.
Well, we're happy to have you here. Let's learn a little bit about you. Who are you and what do we know you as on Twitter?
Richard Beard Oz.
Hi.
Hi.
And what made you, what appeals to you about The Buzz and why should people sponsor us again?
It's good local content and it was the last show of the series, so thought we'd come in and say hello.
And free pizza.
Free pizza.
Oh, I forgot. We've got pizza coming up, haven't we?
Absolutely. That's the
Why
only
do you
reason
think
I'm here,
I'm
Jason.
here?
Right.
Does anybody have any particular memorable moments from The Buzz?
How about you tell us? Have you been watching The Buzz every week
one
or is
where-
it past your bedtime, babes?
No, I've been watching it with my dad all the time.
Okay. And what are some of the things that made you giggle?
The swear words.
Yes, and Jason always turning up in his feathers.
Oh, there you go. It is
Always.
fabulous, isn't it? See? Apparently I look like a croupier.
Or a butler.
Very dapper.
Fancy
Or a butler.
Fancy butler.
Guys,
You needed your teeth.
you see those credits rolling along the bottom there? That means the show's almost done. So we've got to say goodbye. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to the crew. I'm not going to name them. There's way too many of them. You can see all their names down the bottom there.
Thank you, crew.
Thank you so much.
Cool.
If
the
you want to
best crew.
sponsor another series of The Buzz, please get in touch with us because
West
we would
TV.
love to come back.
Oh, stretching.
What's that say? Studio
Stretching.
director. Oh, Warren.
dancing.
Warren, thank you very much.
Warren.
Dancing.
Twerking.
Don't do the tattoo.
Twerking. See ya.